Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
What's up, party people? Welcome back to another episode of the Into the Lab show here on Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. I am your host, Ernest Doc E. Silva, hanging out with you guys here for another wonderful episode, Season 8, Episode 22, dissecting Week 14. And of course, as always, our free Pokemon hit giveaways. Always wonderful. You know the drill. Comment "Let's Go ITL" into the comments for a chance at a free hit tonight. We have the Slack Off IR, the Lilies Ribbobby IR, and the Ludicolo from Phantasmal Flames. Look at that beautiful, beautiful thing right there. That is wonderful, wonderful. Free cards, can't go wrong with that, guys. I am not alone, though. Right here with me are two of the most wonderful individuals in my sports life. That's right, my co-host for season number 8, Just Luke. Just Luke, what's going on, brother?
I promise you this is not the police calling. It is just Luke here coming at you live from the office. Enjoyed Thanksgiving. Great football. Great food. Bad bets. But we are back with a bounce back week this week. Glad to talk some sports with you. Let's get to it.
Blocked field goal for the Cowboys. Cowboys are losing, but don't worry. They're fighting right now to get back in this game. Luke, always wonderful to see you. Almost look like the husband of Melissa McCartney. Go look that up. I swear, it's close. Also joining me is Chris Connor himself. Chris Connor with the Last Call podcast. What's up, man?
Not much. We just spoke with Will Thomas this week talking about the drama that was Lane Kiffin, John Summerall, always going to be on the show. And Luke, you look like a young version of Mike Ditka.
I like that one, too. That's a good one, too. Luke, I am excited to see you, man. Excited to see you. I'm excited to see you, Chris Connor. It was a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. We had a wonderful Mew pull box. What a win by Daniel Diaz. We had 3 winners in the first 4 pools this past Sunday night, but let's not get distracted from what's really here. If you're here joining from the Pokemon community, we have 3 free hits on your screen. You have a chance to win these wonderful cards by just commenting "Let's Go ITL" in the comments today. Share the stream for an extra entry. Put on there that you shared "Let's Go ITL" in the comments for a chance at a free hit to add to that PC collection. We'll go out with your King of the Hill order. Breaking news, we are going to have a King of the Hill, holiday King of the Hill coming at you, and we'll announce what that is after our first commercial break tonight. Excited to go over some Week 14 action. Rudy Faz getting in there early. Alamo City Automotive's very own Rudy had a dub this past week. Rudy, good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're trying to reach 20 Let's Go ITLs in the comments to give away all 3 cards. Let's do it. Again, guys, just comment "Let's Go ITL" for a chance to get that free card right here. We will have some fun with you guys, but let's get back to action. We're going to start off tonight by saying ITL's primetime pick'em is upon us. We're going to get right into the action and talk about the games tonight. Do a live react first. Of course, we always start off with our sponsors, Alamo City Automotive in the beautiful San Antonio, Texas. Take your vehicle in to get looked at, maintenance, or get just an estimate on what's happening with your vehicle today. Take your vehicle in, talk with Rudy Faz and team. Mention ITL, Into the Lab, Doc E, Luke, Just Luke, Fuzz, or Chris Connor, and we will get you that discount today. Alamo City Automotive on the east side of San Antonio. Guys, we are here and we are ready to go here for our first primetime pick'em game. We're going to do a live react. Finally became a bride. Yes, you did, Rudy, and a beautiful bride you were. Got that wonderful Mew. Brandon McCann gets into the action. We have 2 entries now for 3 cards. Guys, don't let these guys walk away with 2 free cards by themselves. Let's Go ITL in the comments gets you a free card into your PC. again, that Ludicolo is beautiful. We'll do that one last. Let's get an everyone tag on tonight's episode, and let's get people in here from the Pokemon community and our wonderful ITL community. Very excited to get things started off. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening on tonight's game. Cowboys just got the ball back, down 11, driving right now in the third quarter. 5.5 minutes left, according to my game. Just Luke, what have you seen so far tonight, and what was a blowout probably just moments ago?
Yeah, I mean, I saw that today that says the Lions haven't lost a back-to-back in almost a year. So, I mean, lost back-to-back games, I should say, under Dan Campbell. It's been a while. I knew they would come out fighting. Didn't expect it to jump out that early. But the Cowboys fight. They're fighting right now, fighting for their playoff lives, fighting for the division live. It's a great Thursday night football game, and we've begged for a great Thursday night football game probably for the last 2 or 3 weeks.
I completely agree with what you're saying. I mean, both teams are really fighting for it. Detroit's trying to catch, I mean, the surging Green Bay and Chicago teams, right, of the NFC North. Chris Connor, your early analysis on the Cowboys Lions.
It's everything we thought was going to happen on Thanksgiving is happening right now with Dak. When he gets pressured, he makes some mistakes. Look, it helps when you have Aaron Hutchinson on at defensive end. And what can you say about that rushing game for the Lions? When they need a big, run, they get it. So let's see what happens. There's still at least 5 minutes left in the third, another quarter. Can the Cowboys, come back? We'll see. But right now, the Lions look like they are poised to walk out of Dallas with the win.
I mean, we're going to find out. I think they're playing in Detroit tonight, so hopefully Dallas can come back and pull this upset off. Aaron Lawson getting in on the free card giveaway. 1 card per person so far. Again, guys, comment, let's go ITL. Get a chance at a free pack tonight. We're trying to reach 20 people in the comments. Mod Anna in here as well, doing the Lord's work. Skimming that chat. All right, guys. Yeah, Cowboys didn't come out flat, really. I really felt Cowboys came out with a decent game plan. I do feel Dan Campbell usually has the Cowboys number when it comes to play calling. So we just saw kind of the chess match between these offensive and defensive schemes. And the Cowboys on a crucial drive here has to get points on the board. What a catch by Ferguson on that one. Some costly turnovers, a fumble, an interception, just lots of things happening on the Dallas side. Yet they're still 1 score away from being 1 score away. I know it's kind of funny to say it like that, but it is true. They probably should not be in this game. What a gameplay from the Cowboys, though. And if you're here tonight, if you're joining in, don't forget, guys, you can get on that free pack giveaway. All you have to do is comment, let's go ITL on the chat. Put that comment anywhere. We will find it and add you to the wheel. But of course, as we do, as always, we're going to start off with Primetime Pick'em, which is where you get most of your money for our TSG Guarantee Parlays. And we start off this one this week in Jacksonville as the Indianapolis Colts in the noon game travel to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Colts 1.5-point favorites on the road, which basically means they do not believe Jacksonville can cover and that Indy's the better team. So let's talk a little bit about this game. We'll start off with you, Chris Connor. Who do you see in this game and what do you like?
I can't believe I'm saying this because it pains my soul, but I like Jacksonville. Look, they're playing good football. Indy, we're finding out the reason why Daniel Jones was let go by the Giants. He can't perform in the big games. Liam Cohen somehow has gotten through and made, dare I say, of all people, the Jacksonville Jaguars just a competent football team. So, yeah, look, I think the pass rush for the Jaguars is going to give Daniel Jones fits, and even though this makes no sense, like Travis Hunter's out, Brian Thomas hasn't looked like himself, you still look and it's like, God damn, those Jacksonville Jaguars are 8-4. So give me the Jags.
Yeah, what a crazy upset pick there for Chris Connor, starting things off with the Jags pick. Just Luke, you feeling the same?
I mean, Sauce Gardner going out is a huge problem for this defense. I mean, they acquired him to be a lockdown, shutdown corner, especially in the AFC South. I mean, if you'd have told me at the beginning of the year that we'd be, week 13 week 14, that Jacksonville and Indianapolis are 8-4 fighting for the division, I would have laughed in your face. I'm not gonna lie. Did not see this coming from either team. I expect this to be an ugly game. I expect this to be a slugfest between these two teams to try to fight this out. I think Jonathan Taylor gets back on his horse and we get out of here with a field goal. Give me the Indianapolis Colts on the road. Go to 9-4. Really try to cinch this division.
Yeah, I'm with you, Luke, on that one. I'm with you, Luke. I like Indy on the road here. I like Indy to make a statement and seal off this division and keep running away with the AFC South. The Texans are on a warpath. If the Texans win this week, like I think Chris Conner wants them to, then Indy's going to have every win count moving out. But they're the better team overall, in my opinion. I think Indy's going to go in there and, lack of a better term, do one of my favorite media hits here.
Tomorrow we're gonna pecker slap those Globo Gym bastards. Yeah!
Yeah, that's going to be Indy going in there, and so I expect them to go in there and have a good time and and win this game. So I'm taking Indy to win this game and cover in the 1.5. I think, Luke, you're going to take that cover as well. Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, we have two covers there. 2 Indy picks in Jacksonville. Nothing for the TSG guarantee. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, I see the word comment in there, Matt. I appreciate that. But no, you want to comment, let's go ITL. I know what you were meaning. So I will put Naked Matt on the wheel just to suffice it. Let's go ITL into the wheel for a chance at any of the free cards, the Ludicolo full art, the Lilies Rillamby full art, as well as the Slackots full art. We want to make sure we get these cards out with your next Koth order. And of course, we're going to talk that big Koth announcement after our primetime pick. Yes, Nathaniel, somebody got the Bubble Mew. Daniel Diaz won the Bubble Mew on Sunday. What a win it was. Rudy Faz won a Mew, and Matthew Francis won a Mew. Appreciate you, Naked Matt. Appreciate you. Nathaniel Lucio also getting in on the action. Good to see you, Nathaniel. Hopefully we connect. Collecticon is here in San Antonio, Texas. ITL's favorites will be there hanging out with everybody, meeting up with all of you crazy laughsters and sports scientists alike. So hopefully you guys can come check us out and have a good time there. We don't have a booth per se. We just wanted to hang out with you guys and enjoy it. But we'll definitely be doing trades with people, having a good time there at the convention. Maybe we'll see some Aldir Sotos and some Nathaniel Lucios. It's fun. Londo and Rachel pulled me aside and said, please, please, please talk to me about the Bears game this week. And boy, we are not going to disappoint you guys one bit. Let's talk about those Bears. Let's talk about what's happening in Lambeau Field. Chicago Bears come into the game of the week as trying to play upset alert against the Green Bay Packers at home, 6.5-point favorites at home. And we'll start this one off with Just Luke. Just Luke, did the Cheeseheads pull this off, or are the Bears playing upset again for the 5th time this season?
Oh, upset alert, 100%. This is disrespectful to the Bears. They manhandled the Eagles last week. Absolutely ran the ball down their throat for 200 plus yards on the ground. This is going to be a run straight at Micah Parsons game and make him figure it out. They're going to make him figure it out. I'm not saying he's not going to get his own, but they just leaned on that Eagles front 7 last week, and it got ugly. It got ugly quick. And I would love to see that again. I would assume this is probably an afternoon game, right? 4:25.
Yep.
A nice cold, brisk afternoon in Green Bay and getting the ball ran down your throat 30 times by DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monungai. It's going to be a long day for them. Give me the Chicago Bears on the road, plus 6.5. Absolutely.
Caleb Williams has a statement game for the NFC North. I think the Bears, just like the Colts, make a statement on the road. I like the Bears as well. Give me the Bears. on the road in a statement win over the Green Bay Packers, but it will not be easy. And Green Bay will be playing a very good game. I like Christian Watson. If you're playing fantasy this week, if your playoffs have started, this is a Christian Watson week. This is the week you want to do it. Play him. In my opinion, this is going to be a very high scoring affair. Give me 35-32 Bears to win this game, easily cover. Chicago's my pick. Chris Connor.
Neither quarterback gives me a lot of confidence. I mean,
Nope.
it's Jekyll or Hyde with both guys. Caleb, he looks great sometimes, then he looks like absolute trash. Same can be said for Jordan Love. I'm going with the Bears just because it's a different mentality. Look, Ben Johnson has got him playing hard. They buy into it. Even when he takes off his shirt after the games and he's doing his chants. Look, that defense is just on par. The running game is great. So, yeah, I think this will be a heavy run. Try to mitigate. Yeah, Micah Parsons being a terror. So, yeah, give me the Bears.
And for our in-studio audience, they like that pick. That's what we like to hear from them. The Bears are our first TSG guarantee here on ITL on week 14. Put your fingers in the air and wave them like you just don't care. That's a TSG guarantee. Let's do it, guys. I know we had a cough question in the comments, and Daniel said, yes, King of the Hill is back, baby. We're going to Collecticon and coming right back to a live King of the Hill, not live at Collecticon or Shrine Auditorium here in December. We told ourselves we're going to take an off season. We're really going to do it. But the holiday cough season is upon us. Stay tuned after our commercial break to find out what the details are and what cards are the chases for the December cough here on ITL Poke Protocol. But guys, we go on to our next game, which is going to be Sunday Night Football. And of course, you know that our present crew here represents kind of both sides of that. We're going to Kansas City. The Kansas City Chiefs, 6.5-point favorites against those not Chicago Bears. That's not it. The Kansas City Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites against the Houston Texans. That's right. The Houston Texans going on the road. Houston has been surging. Number one defense in the NFL. Kansas City has been sputtering, coming off a Thanksgiving loss to the Dallas Cowboys. I'll take this one first, guys. I pretty much, you know where I'm leaning on this. Going to Arrowhead Stadium is not easy, especially against that guy, Patrick Mahomes, who I'm watching the commercial on right now. Patrick Mahomes and that team. We have not seen a Kansas City skid during the Andy Reid era that has been this bad. So I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb here. And I'm going to say this is a get-right game for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs win at home on Sunday Night Football in the primetime spotlight. Give their fan base just a little bit of hope against the Houston Texans, although this is going to be a dogfight of a game. Houston will do everything right in this game. They will look like a playoff contender team. Playoff team, not contender. Playoff team. I do like Kansas City at home in a get-right game. Sunday Night Football primetime. Taylor Swift in the crowd. Give me Kansas City to win and not cover on a game-winning Butker field goal to make it a very dramatic fashion and Mahomes fist pumping on the sideline. Kansas City win. Give me money line Kansas City in this game. Chris Connor.
Give me the Texans. This is going to be the game where I worry Patrick Mahomes is going to get hurt. No Jawan Taylor. No Trey Smith. Josh Simmons is out for the year. So you got the immortal Mike Caliendo at right guard, Wanya Morris at left tackle, and Jalen Moore at right tackle against Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter. I mean, God damn it. That just pisses me off. Look, this team, I believe in Mahomes. I think he will go down as the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL when all's said and done. But goddamn, this Chiefs team needs talent. They do not have enough playmakers on defense. They can't rush the passer. They have fewest sacks in the NFL, fewest quarterback pressures in the NFL. So yeah, this is gonna be bad. So yeah, give me the Texans. I don't think they can move the ball against Hunter and Anderson.
We have two opposite sides of the fence, a very Jekyll and Hyde look for Chris Connor and I. And people are probably thinking, like, wait a second, don't those guys? Yep, it's absolutely the truth. We definitely go the opposite ways on this one. Just Luke, you're the tiebreaker on this. How do you see this game?
Yeah, the Chiefs have no business winning this game. That's why they win this game. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, I can't imagine Patrick Mahomes going 6-7. 6-7 at him.
6-7.
I just don't see it. Will the offensive line look like hell? Absolutely. But will Patrick Mahomes somehow pull this out? Absolutely. There's just Houston's way too hot. Everybody's doubting the Chiefs. Give me Patrick Mahomes with his back against the wall at home. Why not? Give me the Chiefs.
That's it right there. I think it's just this is the Vegas stunner. Like this is that Vegas.
This is why they build those big old buildings out there, Ernest.
That's right. It's too much. People will be hedging too much on Houston in this game. But I do like the faith in Kansas City's misery. Thank you, Chris Connor, for hoping Houston does win this game. Just not in the cards for me per se. Guys, comment, let's go ITL for a chance at a free hit tonight. We have 3 hits. The Ludicolo from Phantasmal, the Slackoffs from Surging, and the Lilies or Ribbombi from Journey Together. Is that Journey Together? Yeah, that's right. And we have a special Koth announcement right after our first commercial, which is coming up in just a second. But now, for all of you who are tuning in, we have just one TSG parlay guarantee so far through our primetime games. We have one more game we're going to react to, which is not something easy to watch, as we're going to see and go to Los Angeles, where we see, those wonderful Philadelphia Eagles. It's Rated Merc's very own Philadelphia Eagles go up against the Los Angeles Chargers in a game where the Chargers are underdogs at home, and Philly, coming off that loss, is going to be 2.5-point favorites on the road. Justin Herbert, not exactly 100%, but not exactly affected by his current injury. So he will be playing in this game. Let's get things kicked off here. Chris Connor, how do you see this game playing out?
No Jalen Carter means, for Chargers, they can breathe a bit easy. Look, that defense is pretty nasty. Justin Herbert has turned the corner, and we keep thinking this is the same old Chargers. But, once again, Jim Harbaugh has proven he'll take any team and turn it into a winner. So, yeah. More Eagles misery, and give me the Chargers. Go Chargers, go.
Wow. Chargers get the first pick by Chris Connor. Just Luke.
That's crazy. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
But the Philadelphia offense is poop butt. You can clip that, Mark. I mean, this offense is poop butt. You got people screaming in the stands to bring back Kellen Moore. That's
Yikes.
No bueno in Philadelphia. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be an easy win for the Chargers, because missing both of your tackles is crazy. You're down to your, third string running back. Crazy. Because, let's see. Najee shot himself in the eye with a firework. Hampton's out with a leg. And Vidal is out with probably a hamstring or something. So now you're down to Blake Corum, who, Michigan alum. Oh, that's right. Michigan lost last week. Oh, to those Buckeyes. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they sure did.
So now you're down to Blake Corum as your running back. It's not going to be a fun game. I have the under in this game, but give me the Chargers, actually.
So funny. We're not even going to talk college football in tonight's episode because we started late. But boy, do I want to talk college football playoffs with you boys very, very soon.
Ernest, if you want, we can. I'm willing for it.
I really want to. Let's do all the games, and we're really feeling up to it at the end of the night. I think we should do at least a 5-minute segment on why college football playoffs is a fucking joke. But we can talk about that in a second. But did you say Kellen Moore?
Yes, Kellen Moore.
Emotional, damn it.
Damn, Kellen Moore coming back like an old ex-girlfriend right there. Kellen Moore wanted back in Philly. That is wild. You guys can have him. But with that being said, I am taking. I have to do this depending on how this game turns out, but I am going to say Philly gets right on this game and wins. If the Cowboys win, though, I might have to take my pick back on a social post and go for the Chargers this weekend. But logically, I like Philly on the road, especially in a game where they have to win to continue to push the division and stay away from the surging Cowboys, if we want to call them that after this game. And I know they're going to be missing some key pieces on the defensive line. It does start in the trenches, but can Justin Herbert look like Justin Herbert at home? We'll have to see. Is the offense going to continue to run and be smooth in Los Angeles? We're going to find out against a defense that is proven to be a valuable and good defense. Let's see the Chargers get a valuable win, but I'm going to take Philly to win and cover on the road in this game. I think they're too talented. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this week. Guys, those are our primetime pick'ems, and we're about to do our first commercial break, which means we're going to talk about King of the Hill. And if you're not familiar with what King of the Hill is our marquee event or game show that we have for iTL Poke Protocol, which is our other part of this show. And we do a wonderful pack opening and rip session where we add the points on those cards, and you can find wonderful hits inside those packs. Take a look at what King of the Hill was for season number 1 on iTL Poke Protocol, and then we're going to tell you right after we show you this commercial break what is happening here for our holiday King of the Hill. Take a look. What is going on, guys? We're live at the card show at Ambassador Hall. ITL Poke Protocol in full effect. 800 and the surging forward Pikachu comes down. Let's go. And the surging forward Pika is found. The 10 and the Zard. Yeah. Let's go. A Charizard from 151 gets pulled.
Congratulations to Sergio. Very excited. Sergio, come on up, Sergio. ITL's Poke Protocol's final sign-off. Doc E. Here in Ambassador Hall, San Antonio, Texas. Peace out, guys.
Well, guys, that is our King of the Hill. That was our featured show live at Ambassador Hall. And, of course, we were at Shrine. We have been at many other venues, but we have other news when it comes to our holiday King of the Hill. It is our first announcement on this, so welcome. And to everybody jumping in, I see our numbers go up. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you guys. Now, what this is going to be is a wonderful King of the Hill. Holiday King of the Hill is going to be all about you guys. Chris, I'm absolutely with you. Very difficult to watch this game. Isaiah Pinelli gets into the free card giveaway. Guys, we have 3 free cards tonight. Get your name on the wheel, and we're going to run this wheel right at the end of tonight's pick'em. But get in on that wheel action. What's up, Willie? Good to see you. How's it going, my guy? Isaiah hanging out with us, guys. All right, so holiday cough is upon us, and what does that mean? Here's breaking news for you guys. Starting next week, our King of the Hill kicks right back up here on ITL, and just for the holidays, for just a small $7 a pack, you have a chance to win Phantasmal Flame's very own Charizard SIR. The entire evolution line on that card will be inside of our King of the Hill packs starting next Sunday right here on ITL. We will have that available for you guys to purchase and pre-order in our post starting tomorrow. Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flames going to be the top hit, as well as 2 more SIRs from other sets we will have in the announcement post. We will announce every day this week leading to that Sunday show. Get in early, as the Phantasmal Flames Charizard could be yours for literally $7. You can win that thing on your first pack and call it a day. One section will have that Charizard SIR, and King of the Hill will have 3 sealed winners, which means first, second, and third will take home sealed prizes. The main hits, the 3 SIRs, are inside the packs in 3 different sections. Get signed up for pre-orders starting tomorrow on our announcement posts. Holiday Cough is back starting next week. That Charizard SIR from Phantasmal is a beauty, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen one in person, you need to. Let's go, ITL. Chris Mejia is there. Thank you, my guy. Welcome to the Magic. I'll add you to the wheel right now as well, Isaiah. Getting the eyes on there. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Isaiah. Definitely getting in on some packs. Chris, you too, man. Could be some good dubs right there for you guys. Another couple bridesmaids. Haven't gotten the bride prize there. What I'm thinking on these 3 SIRs, you're definitely going to see the Pikachu from Surging on there. That's a fan favorite. Definitely to give to the kiddos for the holidays. So I think it's going to end up being Charizard, Pikachu. And if I'm playing my cards right on this, maybe another Bubble Mew is going out this week. We are going to work on something at Collecticon and have a lot of fun and bring in some more SIRs for you guys. Or it's going to be the Greninja from Twilight. We're going to see, guys. We have a lot of things on the table. I am so excited to get another cough going, give you guys chances to win some of these awesome personal collection editions, and get you guys more and more advanced in the Pokemon world as we go to Pokemon 30 in 2026. All right, guys, that's enough Pokemon. My sports scientist here is saying, all right, Ernest, let's get it going here. Our round 2 segment is going to be Fire Round Picks, which you guys know is a fire round pick'em of nothing but wonderful games happening in the NFL. Let's cue it up and get things rolling right here on ITL's prime time. Actually, we're going Fire Round Picks right after this short transition. Let's cue it up. Dallas Cowboys score again in another fashion there. A big touchdown from Prescott to Flournoy. And all of a sudden, it's a game again. Dallas just flirting back and forth. We all know what that saying is when it comes to Detroit.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
We will keep you posted on breaking news with the Cowboys as the Lions give up another touchdown to the Cowboys. But Fire Round Pick'em is Fire Round Pick'em, and we are going to start off with one of Luke's favorite segments. That's right. Get those pillows and blankets ready. We're about to queue up this week's snoozer of the week. Those Tennessee Titans going on the road against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders trying to light it up a little bit to give you a reason to go and watch this game. Yikes. Let's take a look and go around the room on this one. I have Cleveland winning at home in Shedeur fashion, getting a dub. Dad celebrates. Cleveland wins. Luke.
Nobody wins this game. Tell you that. Nobody wins this game. A miserable day in Cleveland with 2 miserable teams. Myles Garrett scores a touchdown. Give me the Clowns 10-7.
2 Browns picks. We go to Chris Connor.
Browns, but Ernest, I'm throwing the flag. I'm sorry. This is not the snooze every week. You got Myles Garrett, who might break the sack record. You've got Shedeur, which you know is must-see TV. Just to either hate watch Shedeur or love Shedeur. I'm sorry. This is going to be fun TV. You get to see greatness, at least, in Myles Garrett. So, yeah, give me the Browns, and I'm throwing the flag here, Ernest.
You can throw the flag. First flag thrown on me for the season. Chris Connor throws the challenge flag on me and says this is going to be the game to watch this weekend. All right, Chris. We'll be back. Mark's going to clip that.
If you want to go by ticket prices, the lowest dollar ticket for the Cleveland Browns game this weekend, $8.
There you have it. There you have it. We're going to have to find out. We're going to find out. Rudy Faz and Christian Faz getting some love in the comments. Appreciate you guys as always. Who was your pick, Chris Connor? I missed it.
Browns.
3 Cleveland picks means that you can put those fingers in the air and wave them like you just don't care. That's right. The Cleveland Browns money line going on our TSG guarantee.
Just like
I cut you off. What'd you say, Luke?
Yep, just like our guarantee, getting flushed right down the toilet with the Clowns. Perfect.
That's it. Seattle goes on the road to take on Atlanta. Atlanta, that team that we never get right on ITL. It's been 8 years. Just always
Fuck the
terrible on this
Falcons.
show. Luke, you get the honors, Luke. Start us off.
Fuck the Falcons, man. Like, golly. Fuck those dudes. Give me the Hawks and give me a Smith and Jigba touchdown.
Seahawks getting the first pick on here. I have Seahawks as well. They were more talented. Chris Connor.
Seahawks by annihilation.
By annihilation. Holy crap. We have annihilation happening now. All right, there you have it. We have another TSG guarantee. Wave those fingers there. Wave them like you just don't care. We're not going to run the siren again. We're going to keep it rolling here. We're running at the end. Washington at Minnesota. Anybody taking Minnesota at home?
After I saw what that quarterback threw last week,
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no.
Washington gets added to the TSG guarantee as well. We're adding more and more and more on here. Cincinnati at Buffalo. And again, it's going to be very interesting offensively. Let's start this one off with me. Buffalo at home. Very tough to beat Bills Mafia, especially coming off the injury. But boy, did Joe Burrow look good last week. He did what he needed to against the Baltimore defense that we talked about it on here is a very struggling defense this year. The Ratbirds defense is not the Ray Lewis defense of old. This is the team that has shown to be struggling. So, with all that being said, give me Buffalo at home to win this game. What's the spread on this, Luke?
-5.5.
For Buffalo?
Buffalo.
I don't like the spread on that. Give me Buffalo money line if you had to think about it and you're thinking about betting this game. Give me Buffalo money line. If not, you should just be enjoying good football. This is going to be great offensive football to watch this weekend. It's going to be this game. Buffalo to win. Chris Connor.
Buffalo.
Just Luke.
You know, it's Buffalo in December. We might get a foot of snow on fucking Sunday.
That's true.
Give me James Cook on the ground for the
Attaboy.
Buffalo Bills
My
against
fantasy team is smiling.
the Cincinnati Bungles. Give me the Bills.
Buffalo Bills get added to the TSG guarantee parlay that Luke is keeping track of over there. And we move on to New Orleans at Tampa Bay and what might be the slaughter of the weekend. I am. Let's start off with you, Chris Connor. I don't want to take this. I don't want to steal the thunder.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, easy pick for Chris Connor. Just Luke.
Closer than the experts predict. Give me Tampa Bay.
Yikes! I feel like this is like New Orleans walking into Tampa Bay.
I'll show you how to drink a beer, motherfucker. Fucking man cow. L'chaim. Oh. Hey, I think somebody's trying to chug in my face. Look out, Germans. You got chutzpah, Fuckelstein.
That's basically New Orleans. It's not. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
Nobody wants this division. Nobody wants this division.
Nobody wants it.
Okay, like 8.5 is a lot for the team that fucked around with them the first time. Like,
yeah, this is a strange game for me. I'm taking Tampa Bay in this game. I think this is the slaughter of the weekend for me. Just Luke, for you, your final pick.
yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Bucks, but closer than the experts think.
Yeah, I'm not there on the close. I think this is an annihilation.
You
personally.
think, Ernest? You think?
I think so, man. I think so. I think this is bad. I think this is bad. Tampa Bay goes on our TSG guarantee as well. Not a ton of money there on that one. But let's go to the game of the week for Luke. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. And a game that's highly watched for Pittsburgh fans. They need the dub on this. Luke, start us off.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a stat today, Ernest, that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense has been on the field 153 times more than the offense has been on the
Yikes.
field for snaps. So they have been on the field 153 more times than the offense. That is the worst in the league in both categories, being the offense being on the field less and the defense being on the field more. That doesn't yield well for a team that's aging as hard as the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Now, Lamar Jackson is questionable for this game. I highly doubt we'll get a designation before the weekend. So just to keep them on their toes. But even with Lamar hurt, there's just something wrong with the Baltimore Ravens. They can't throw the ball. Rashad Bateman's back healthy. Can't seem to find him a target. Zay Flowers, you might as well put on a milk carton. No idea where that guy is. Isaiah Likely's dropping balls. Mark Andrews is 50. Derrick Henry still running the ball, but he's had the case of the fumbles all year. So I'm really not sure what this Todd Monken offense is going to look like. And this defense has just not had that game to where you're like, oh, okay, here's the turning point for the Baltimore Ravens defense. They're back to being the Baltimore Ravens defense. They haven't had that turning point game for me yet. Now, on the other side, the Pittsburgh Steelers offense looks horrendous. They don't want to give the ball to Jalen Warren for what reasons? I have no idea. We constantly love to have four tight ends on the field at the same time. We just pick up 35-year-old Adam Thielen, and DK Metcalf's too busy throwing his helmet to really care about what's going on the field. Broderick Jones, aka the human pylon, I have no idea what that dude's doing with his life. The offensive line seems to be in shambles, and Rodgers has a broken left wrist. Who, honestly, they said there could be up to 10 fractures in his wrist, which is insane to me. Playing with a full cast and trying to throw the ball to receivers that can't get open. It's honestly disgusting. And the defense, we just let Darius Slay go. He's probably signing with Buffalo, but maybe not. He's contemplating retirement. We signed Asante Samuel Jr. from the practice squad to the full active roster. You pick up Adam Thielen. I just don't know what the Steelers team is anymore. I really don't. But I do know this. This is going to be a hard-fought defensive game. I foresee Derrick Henry running and getting his own this game. And I think the Ravens get it at home this round. At the end of the season, it might be a different story. Maybe with a healthier Rodgers, it's different. But right now, that running defense for the Steelers is absolutely putrid, giving up 200 yards on the ground seems like every game, honestly. At least 100, 150 yards a game. And I don't see it changing this week. So give me the Ratbirds at home to get the win.
There you go. Baltimore to get the win in a divisional matchup against Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh does Pittsburgh things and wins this game when they shouldn't, and takes it to them to defend Mike Tomlin's 500 plus record on a regular season basis. Give me Pittsburgh to win this game in a close battle. I still think King Henry has a 200-yard rushing day, and Pittsburgh still finds somehow to win this game, divisional matchup. Pittsburgh on the road is my pick on this game. Chris Connor.
Ravens. I'm channeling my inner just Luke. This is a start. Luke's been calling his sources, throwing out some bribes. He's already gotten, James Harrison and Big Ben on this side. Fire Tomlin is also taken.com. So this is
wow.
Just Luke's going to get his wish. We might actually see, dare I say, a divorce. He's been pushing for it. This is the start. The Ravens win, and Just Luke will start chanting, "Fire Tomlin."
I mean, do I
He's
look
going
like
to have
Arthur
the shirt
Smith?
with the
I
paint
mean, I might
on
as well
it.
be Arthur Smith right now, right? I mean, get one of these.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm cashing that bet in. Arthur Smith's the new next head coach. Willie Forbes getting in the Magic. We hit 10 entries. Again, guys, comment. Let's go ITL. Get a chance at a free hit tonight. Lily's Rabombi. Slack off IR from Surging. And then that Ludicolo from Phantasmals going home. Let's get in that free pack magic. All right, guys. Next up, Miami at New York Jets. It is a snoozer. I'm not playing the clip. It is a snoozer. We're all going to be asleep. Anybody taking New York in this game?
No.
I am.
Whoa. Talk to us. Chris Connor.
Have you seen Miami's defense? And you know what? We
Not good.
This is just because Jets fans are in hell. They're begging the Jets to lose. And what's been going on? The Jets have been winning. So, yes, it makes no sense. I understand that. Even I know this is a snoozer weekend that the Jets should lose. But because Jets fans are just destined to be in the 8th circle of hell forever, give me the Jets to win and one step further away from the number 1 pick overall.
That's the goal right here. Is to find that path. Just Luke.
I mean, I have Devon Achan. I'm not having Tua win this game. I have Devon Achan win this game for the Dolphins, and keep Mike McDaniel's hope for a
Christian
job
Bettis.
alive. On life support, but has a pulse, kids. Mike McDaniel might keep his job after all.
Wow. Wow. I have the Dolphins winning this handedly, although I do think the Jets score a couple of touchdowns. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think that they win handedly. I think it's a 13-point win, 27-14. Give me a Dolphins win. I hope Mitchell scores again. I hope he found a place that respects him, unlike Indianapolis, because he got into a fight about the head coach's wife. Let's hope that Adonai Mitchell, AJ Mitchell, whatever you call him, Texas standout stud, comes out and scores again. Had a tremendous game last week. Denver, Vegas. Anybody taking Vegas? Denver on the road gets added to the TSG guaranteed. And we go down to our final game of the week for the fire round picks. Those Los Angeles Rams are going to the Arizona Cardinals, going out to the desert. We go around the room for this one as well. I'll start things off. Rams, straight up. Doesn't even need analysis. Chris Connor.
Rams by curb stomp.
Curb stomp. Luke.
Rams, but closer than the experts think. Jacoby Brissett has kept his team relevant. They might not be winning games, but he keeps them interesting and they keep them in games. I mean, I still like the Rams. I think they're the best team in the NFL and in the NFC, but on the road in Arizona, like in a divisional game, I mean, it's going to be, I don't think 8.5 is a great line. So I'm going to take the Rams, but it's going to be close, I think.
I like the Rams. We can add into the TSG guarantee. And that finishes off our picks of the week. Guys, that is it for ITL's Pick'em show. Just Luke's going to give us the parlay odds in just a second, so you can put in that parlay. We will update our community chats. If you aren't in the ITL community, DM me today. I will get you that link. You can find the link at the top of the ITL page. Be a part of our community. Have fun with us on there. Lots of Pokemon, lots of NFL picks, lots of us all together. So come out over there to us and have a lot of fun in our community chats, as well as in Poke Planet, our community of choice. What's the over-under on curb stomp? Yeah, I agree with that. I still think it's a 13-point win at least in that game. I would take the spread. If you're talking about over-under total points, give me the Rams. Give me the Rams to score probably 27 plus, and the Cardinals at 13 plus. I still think Marvin Harrison Jr. is a touchdown-worthy receiver in this game. So I would say something around 40, 45 over would be fine in this game. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if you guys think it's going to be an under game. I think it's going to be a lot of offensive scoring in this game. All right, we're going to get that final TSG guarantee. Just Luke.
So what was the Bears and Pack? We all picked the Bears, right?
Correct.
Did we take 6.5?
We did not.
Or are we just taking the plus
money line?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So right now we have a 8-pick parlay. We have the Browns money line, the Seahawks money line, the Commanders money line.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills money line, Tampa Bay Bucks money line.
Yep.
Denver Broncos money line, Rams money line, and Chicago Bears money line.
That's right.
Bet $10 to win $370 with a total of plus 3,600.
3760 odds on that one, guys. Play the parlay. Play it. You just never know. You never know when it's going to hit, guys. We have hit once this year. Our odds on Primetime Pick'em and our Firearm picks are quite up there. We will display those odds. We have a link to our picks over the weeks. Go check it out on our community chats. That is today's episode. However, we have a bonus segment coming up. If you didn't hear it earlier, I wanted to talk shop with the guys a little bit. And let's just give a 5-minute bonus to those of you who are watching who might be college football fans, and why Texas got screwed from being in the college football playoffs. So I'm going to give Luke and Chris 2 minutes each to tell me why they should or should not have been. in the playoffs, and then I will tell you why you're right or wrong. So let's go ahead and start this one off with Chris Connor. Chris Connor, should Texas have been in the playoffs?
Ernest, we know what's going on. I know you've already sent in bribes, like the Somalis have embezzled billions of dollars. You've somehow embezzled millions of dollars, and you're gonna pay off a football committee. Like I noticed how what is this? Oh, Texas is with 3 losses ahead of Vanderbilt, and they're just below Miami. And what do you think is going to happen? BYU's going to lose.
Yep.
Virginia will win. Alabama will lose. And what's going to happen? Oh, yes. They're going to screw a bunch of teams. That's right. Miami's getting screwed. They're getting porked. And guess who's going to be the final 12 team in there? It's going to be Texas. Because Ernest is having bribes. Should Texas be in? No. They shouldn't even be in top 14, top 15. Lower.
That's ridiculous.
God damn it. It's Texas. It's Arch Manning. It's Sark. It's Ernest paying bribes. And I just know in my bones it's going to happen. People are going to get pissed. And in the college football community is going to go, we don't care. Texas is getting in. Miami is getting out. Just suck it, bitches.
This is everybody outside Texas seeing Texas's ranking this past Tuesday night. It's that heartbeat pounding in your chest. You don't want to see that burnt orange, boys. Just Luke, should Texas be in the playoffs?
No. But I will say this, Ernest. I do have a $20 bet that they do make the playoff. So
that's where the money should be.
Stop blaming Ohio State. Stop blaming Ohio State. Steve Sarkisian. Don't go on the road and lose to a 4-8 Florida team.
We're 4-8 at the time.
Doesn't matter. 4-8 does not matter. That is the reason you are getting held out right now. 2 losses, one against Ohio State and the other, you're fine. You lose to a 4-8 Florida team. That is what's holding you out right now. But when BYU loses, when Alabama loses, and they're all scrambling for thoughts, here comes the burnt orange out of nowhere. Even though they have no reason to be in the conversation, to be honest with you, they'll get in, and I'll be $20 richer. And when Ohio State spanks that orange ass again, I'll be right here, bud.
Luke, Ernest, you know the rules. Notre Dame and Texas always get in. They can probably lose 4 games, and they'll find a way to put those teams in. Because you know what it is? It's branding. The playoffs are a joke. I blame Ernest. Bribes should be investigated. But no, we're going to get Texas and Notre Dame. Neither deserves to be in the playoffs.
I mean, if we're talking about bribes, it's called NIL. That's what it's called.
So I gave you guys your time. I'm going to take my time.
Proceed.
I will say a couple of things you guys are missing. Number 1, I will blame Ohio State for one thing only, and one thing only. Don't lose by a single touchdown only to Texas all year. I'm sorry, don't win by just a touchdown against Texas and then beat everybody else by multiple scores. When the closest and strongest defense you played all year was Texas. Don't tell me that's not the next best defense in the nation. That's the only team you could only score 14 points on, and you struggled against the entire game. Like, you cannot say and sit there, Texas doesn't belong in the playoffs. Number 2, they have the 8th strongest schedule in the entire country. Of all the teams in the top 25, they have the strongest schedule out of anybody else. And they played the most top 10 teams than any other college football program and have 3 wins out of the 5. Yes. Did they lose at Florida? They did. Did they have a close game against Mississippi State? They did. Okay. So did the champs last year. They won by 1 against Mississippi State at Mississippi State. Want you to remember that. Number 3 on this list, they have a winning record in the toughest conference in football, in the SEC. And they would probably win the Big 12. They'd probably be second or win the ACC. They would be right behind Ohio State. Like, this is a strong football program. Don't act like this is freaking Podunk University in Nowheresville. Like, this is UT. Nobody beats them at home. They have not lost at home. Like, this is impossible to beat Texas at home right now. And to seal it off, number 4, we absolutely paid off everybody in the college football playoffs because we have Arch freaking Manning as the quarterback, and he has to be in the playoffs. That is the damn truth. That is Texas football right there. 100%. 100%. Texas belongs in the playoffs. It's a travesty. Should have just played UTRGV the first week, and we wouldn't even be talking about this. They'd be 10-2, and they'd be up there with everybody else in the top 10. And that is the fucking truth. You can't even say it.
I mean, you did play UTRVG or Bill and Mary, and
no, we did not.
The next 5 weeks, they're like, oh, I don't know what Texas is gonna be.
It was 3 weeks, and we all know y'all played all your cupcake games too. So don't act like it was just Texas.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't play the Citadel 2 weeks ago. Oh God, the SEC. It just means more in the SEC.
Honestly, the travesty of college football playoffs is Notre Dame. I don't even think it's Texas. Why the hell is Notre Dame in the college football playoffs right now?
Because they have two losses. You have 3.
It's just absolutely gross.
Miami, they want that Catholic money.
I would actually put Notre Dame behind Texas and Miami ahead of Texas. I still wouldn't have Texas.
Well, the head-to-head is head-scratching to me.
I don't understand it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Notre Dame has played a tougher schedule than you, Ernest.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, they've played Pittsburgh. They played USC. They played Boise State. That's a lot tougher than any teams that you won. Let's see. Who did you beat that was
Vanderbilt?
Good? That didn't have an injury?
Oklahoma?
Oh, come on. When John Mateer's basically arm is in a
what's your excuse for Vanderbilt?
Come on.
What's your excuse for you're going to have Boise State over Vanderbilt?
Yes, I would put Boise State over Vanderbilt.
Oh, my God. Okay,
Ernest,
who do you have over Texas A&M?
They've lost only 2 games. You lost to Florida, to friggin' Florida.
What are you going to say about the A&M game?
Coach, and they couldn't because they beat Texas. So you got a stay of execution from the governor's office.
What are you going to say about that A&M game?
Florida.
You're avoiding the question. What are you going to say? What are you going to say about the A&M game?
A&M basically the horseshoe got pulled out of their rear end, and they got exposed finally. Notre Dame had Texas A&M dead to rights. And what happened? Oh yes, the kicker basically whiffs on the kick. Not even shanks it, just whiffs. You paid him off, Ernest. I know you did.
I paid
you
who
paid
off?
off Notre Dame kicker so that Texas A&M could go undefeated until Texas took him on. I understand these things. You're a devious little man. This is a whole conspiracy theory. I understand it now. I realize
so funny,
you will do anything to get your Texas Longhorns in the playoffs. I just admit it, Ernest. You will do bribes,
let me ask you 2 questions, Chris Connor.
Blackmail, anything.
Chris Connor, 2 questions. How many top 10 teams did Notre Dame beat this year?
It'd be maybe 2 top 25 teams.
Top 10 teams. How many teams?
They didn't beat any top 10 teams.
No, they didn't. And when it comes to head-to-head matchups, who has won more head-to-head matchups between Texas and Notre Dame with common opponents? Just let me know that one.
I have no idea who.
It's Texas. It's Texas. Yeah.
Then explain the Florida loss, Ernest. Explain that Florida loss.
People go to the swamp and lose all the time. If I had to go to the last 6 years where Florida was at home against playoff teams, they actually have won 2 of 8 those games, not including Texas. So they actually beat good opponents at home.
Ernest, they were trying to fire their coach. They wanted to fire Napier that week. What happens? No, Arch has a bad game in the swamp.
Not easy to win.
Napier gets a stay of execution. How the hell do you lose to Florida? That should kick you out of the playoffs right there and then. But don't worry, Ernest. Your bribes have been, cashed in already. You probably had to threaten some people with pictures of them with goats. I understand.
I pray to my Catholic God. Notre Dame plays Texas, and we just pecker slap the entire Notre Dame football team. I hope that happens, Chris Connor. I hope you have a chance to witness it and witness the greatness of Arch Manning as a second coming of Jesus Christ. And you can accept him into your heart. That is tonight's episode, everybody. We appreciate you guys watching. Let's do our Wheel of Names to kick things off here for our 3 winners tonight for our Pokemon cards. That's right. Becker, Slab, and Jesus put in the same statement. Probably is a travesty. Probably should stay away from that. But we're here. Let's keep it rolling. Thank you all for competing. First one's going to be that Slack Off IR. Good luck to everybody. Here are the names: Rudy Faz, Brandon McCann, Aaron Lawson, Chris Harbin, Naked Matt, Nathaniel Blanco, Christian Bettis, Isaiah Pinelli, Chris Mejia, and Willie Forbes. Our contestants tonight. Good luck to all of you. Again, guys, we will include this into your Koth order. Free hits galore here on ITL. Let's roll it. Good luck to everybody. First one up is for the Slack Off IR. Not a last man standing. First up, first win. Chris Mejia gets a dub. Let's go. Chris Mejia with the first win. Congratulations, Chris. Next up to win the Lilies Ribombi is going to be Isaiah Pinelli. Congrats, Isaiah. All right, man. Thanks so much for being here tonight. 2 big winners here on ITL so far. Let's keep it rolling. Our final winner taking home the Ludicolo from Phantasmal Flames is Christian Pettis. Christian Pettis gets the dub. Christian raking in the ITL sweepstakes so far here. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of tonight's episode. All of you, Chris Mejia, Isaiah Pinelli, and Christian Pettis. We appreciate everybody else also for sticking around and hanging out with us. So excited to see what happens with the college football playoffs and with the NFL games this week. Lots of exciting stuff. Championship weekend. Oh, he already has it. He wants to spin it again. There you go, Christian. I appreciate that. Let's roll it one more time. Let's see it. It is Willie Forbes. Willie Forbes coming up with a dub. Got curb stomped by the wheel, but Willie Forbes has a chance now to get redemption. Willie gets the Ludicolo from Phantasmal Flames. Congratulations, Willie, on the top prize. We appreciate you watching and your support. Guys, that is tonight's episode. Let me give my co-host a chance to sign off. Just Luke.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. Great catching up with you this week. Some great football this weekend, championship week. Yeah, thanks for having me on. Appreciate the platform as always, E, and go Buckeyes.
Go Buckeyes is where you're at. Hook 'em Horns is where I'm at here. We'll be watching, hoping for those key losses. I'm your host, Ernest Silva. Thank you guys so much for being a part of tonight's episode. We appreciate all the love and support across other ones. We knew we'd be competing against America's team tonight, so we didn't expect a ton of viewers. But thank you guys for being on tonight. We appreciate you. Koth starts this upcoming Sunday. Look forward to seeing everybody on King of the Hill pre-order starting tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Have a great week. Good luck to your teams. Peace.